Hi, and welcome back to Robin's School of Traders. So, this episode, we are going to learn how to do a swing trade and what are the properties of swing trade, and we'll take few examples to be traded on Monday. And we'll see how we have gone about. Swing trade is nothing when you keep the stock for maybe 1 or 2 days or at a max, and you're able to gain minimum swing for that particular stock. So before getting deep into swing trade, you'll see what are the premises, so what are the pillars on which we are going to take a swing. The first swing is a crossover. So we are looking for any sort of crossover. So over here, this video which made, I have taken a crossover of EMA exponential moving average 9 and 8. Then we have to see volume. What and where is the volume? So all this video which the screen you will see, the volume are a bit higher on higher side. Since we are a downtrend, we look for some sort of pattern. So the pattern which you're getting right now is the major pattern we're getting from this video will be your W pattern, V-shape recovery, and cup and handle sort of a pattern. Next, we are looking for support resistance. Once we arrive this, we'll look for support resistance and we'll try to draw the Fibonacci retracement, all the Fibonacci levels, and see where our golden ratios are sitting at. Next, we'll come to and see what are our momentum. As a stock got the momentum, so there are two momentum code indicators. There are various. So I prefer RSI more than 50 on 14 days, 14 followed by MACD. So this video which I am making, all the stocks have just crossed RSI 50 or they have just sitting in the 50. So once you've done this homework, next part we need to see what is the risk and reward. Is the risk and reward favorable? If the risk and reward is favorable, then we will take a go ahead, and the risk or reward is not favorable, we'll skip the stock. So let's see which are the stock which has come into this. The first stock which has come is Oil India. So why Oil India? Because we have seen the oil futures also has gone for last 2 days has gone up. The first thing which you see, the stock is making some sort of W pattern. So W has not yet to be broken. So the neckline of W is around 525. So once this neckline breaks, we might take a trade for the next level of 600. So there are first confirmation. The first confirmation we obviously got that we got a closing of EMA 921, right? So we'll wait for one more candle to form and let this. We want a clear cut closing about 525. Anything about 525 closing, then we can go long. Till that time, is not crossing 525. Will not take the trade. Number two, we have already plotted the Fibonacci levels. So this, if the stock move, these are the Fibonacci levels which the stock is going to retrace, and these are the levels which the Fibonacci stocks is going to retrace. And these are all the golden ratios. 23.6 is the ratio, which we're talking about the hurdle of 550. Then we have a golden ratio of 63.8, then followed by your 7.86, 78.6. And we have got a crossover and RSI histogram started. So this is a new Ukrainian trading view. So we've got a RSI histogram, which is above zero. So that's the momentum has started. So this is the final check. So risk and reward is great if you wanted to enter. So ideally we are saying we'll wait, but you're aggressive buyer. So you'll buy maybe somewhere between 510 with a stop loss of 49. The first target will be of 925. The next target will be of 620. The risk and reward is favorable. But still I will say to wait until we get a crossover of closing and above of 520. Although the oil futures commodity market is on for last 2 days has given upsurge. So the first stock which you have filtered is Oil India Limited. The headroom is very high. If we get the rally, then we have somewhere between 507 till 750. So almost 250, almost 25% move we are looking. We can expect Oil India. The next stock is your MRF. Obviously, the query was on the stock with the query which I did was EM 921 crossover, 9 and 21. So we got a crossover over 920. And it has somehow closed above our 23.6 ratio. So that is something, one good sign. So we can expect the stock to move till this 1.3 lakhs. 1.3 lakh, at lakh 1.30 lakhs. So we can have 6,000 move from here. And if it crosses then we have a 138. So we can expect MRF to move up. Yes, we got a pattern. So the pattern which comes to me is some sort of U bottom kind of thing. So it's a good pattern. It has beginning U bottom kind of thing. So we are waiting for another confirmation. So if the stock moves, then the stock has a potential. The first target will be this, and followed by this also should be the watch list. Obviously, this has given a RSI crossover of more than 51, and RSI histogram has crosses zero. So that's a potential good sign for us. So the second stock which comes to our radar is MRF. By the way, guys, we will not go blindly tomorrow and buy because the FIs on Friday also have pulled out money. So that's not a good sign. So we have to be stock specific or level specific. So if you are able to adhere to levels and adhere to thing, then we can take the trade. The next stock is your C8. What a lovely move. Again, we got a first crossover of EMA 921. This is the first crossover. And if you see the naked eye, the first target comes to the vicinity of 3,000, then followed by 3,200. We also got a crossover and the histogram has come out positive and RSI has just touched. So these are good signs as of now that for last 3-4 days, in fact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, the stock is strong value with momentum and good delivery percent. So that's a good sign for CF. We want a good closing about this. We want absolute closing about 28850. Then we can look for this. Over here, the risk and reward is not so high, so we can skip this stock. If someone is trapped in the stock, you can think of buying it in spurts. So you can use this fall. And next stock which comes in our radar is VIP Industry. This is a fantastic stock. And, the technical is very strong. So we find the EMA crossover. Again, the EMA crossover is we got a positive EMA crossover, number one. Number two, followed by the RSI. The RSI is pumped up, so we can see a momentum. And if you draw the fib GANs, the first level which comes and sits as a 520, then followed by your 540, then followed by 570, and then followed by 580. So we can see an upsurge in VIP Industries. This stock has taken a reasonable correction, but yes, one can't negate the fact in long run it had made a lovely W bottom. So and it has tried to close a neckline. It has broken the neckline. So this will be a strict stop loss somewhere between 480 to 475. This is a strict stop loss. This is the neckline, and the theory says this fall should come to minimum this level. So this can expect the minimum target of 530 kind of thing. So a very good risk and reward. So this is a good risk and reward study. Next is your Naukri. Naukri, by the way, yesterday gave a gap up opening and moved up. Very strong candle, sort of a Maruguzo candle, very little big or no big in the absolutely low, very small big in the bottom. So that's a good sign. So Naukri has a stiff resistance. We see again the simple W pattern. What is the W pattern? The stock will make some sort of W. This is the W. And the rule says this is nothing. This is the resistance. These are the resistance. Resistance 1, resistance 2. So there are high probabilities the stock, if it fizzles down, will again test this. So this W pattern will be some sort of category. If the stock moves out, if this is the X, if this fall is X, if you assume this fall is of X percentage or X points, then minimum will get this X. So Naukri is in this particular category. So if the stock sustains and closes above this, then we have. So this risk and reward ratio is not so great. It's 1:1:1. So these are the stocks which we'll be taking, having a close look tomorrow at 24th November. And let's see how does it work. Guys, this is a disclaimer. This is absolute for educational purposes, and I'm not giving any sort of call. These should be kept in your watch list. And this is how we trade. So again, just to wind it up, so we are looking for a crossover. It can be crossover in any terms, MACD, RSI, or EMA. Looking for volume. The volume should be volume, price, or more than last 3 days. We're looking for a pattern. Say we are in some sort of a bull run. So we are looking for a W pattern, V pattern. Head and shoulder will not come so quickly, but you can find in stock inward head and shoulder, and we will find a sort of cup and noodle. Support is yes, we have showed you support is at Fibonacci level, and in momentum we see RSD or MSRD or our stochastic RSI. These are the famous momentum indicators. And guys, yes, M option chain also. As we saw on MRF, the option chain, the data point should give what the PCR is, where the option chain, the highest opponent is. So, and risk report. So, if we filter these kind of things, these six pillars, and do small research, then I think we can make good money for the market. Thank you, guys. This is what I do. I keep to teach rupees 4,000, 6,000 rupees on daily basis. And I'm sure you must have liked the video. If you like the video, do subscribe to my channel. Request you can hit the bell icon so that whatever video I make comes to direct. Thank you.